Guys, what's going on? Hello and welcome to Cereal at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this episode, we are talking about new arrivals from Umbrella Entertainment. We've got the two latest Ozploitation Classics entries. We've got a world exclusive, a world premiere, and a Christopher Lee double feature. Before, I should say, everything that we're going to talk about here played perfectly fine on my Region A locked player. Some of these are listed as B, but they worked for me, and both of these are Region A, B, and C, these Ozploitation Classics. Thanks to Umbrella Entertainment for sending this to me to cover. I am so grateful for Umbrella. The interview that I was able to get with Jeff Harrison, the head honcho of Umbrella, I'm very grateful. So for you guys, remember, when you're shopping for Umbrella Entertainment products at the official Umbrella website, use code CEREAL15 to save 15% off of your order. CEREAL15. That's good for you to save some money. It also lets them know that you saw this coverage and that you are a supporter, that you're buying these goods. I want to continue to cover and review Umbrella titles, so it's good for all of us, right? It's good to save some money. It's good for me. So CEREAL15 for 15% off. Let's talk about Thirst. This is an Ozploitation vampire movie. The ancient evil of vampirism is now a modern industry. I'm not going to read all of this to you, and there's a ton of special features down there. Hopefully you can freeze frame this and get a good look at everything. I'll export it in 4K. So hopefully it'll be very clear. But there's a ton of stuff here. We got lobby cards. We've got a 2003 audio commentary, archival interviews, extended Not Quite Hollywood interviews, tons and tons and tons of stuff. Isolated music score, which is a big deal. Here's the Blu-ray case itself. Let me show you it. Do it like this. Here's the front and back. I'll show you the lobby cards here in just a second. Here is the disc and the interior artwork. Reviews for these movies. This is not a review video. This is sort of a product awareness video. By the way, these are very glossy. You can see how glossy that is. Very glossy cards. Reviews show up at CerealAtMidnite.com. I like to write my reviews. Sometimes I do written. I'll do a video review for something, but more and more, I really enjoy having a written review that I can share wherever. Those go up on Letterboxd. They go to IMDb. My written review, and thank you to everyone who reads them. They're getting lots of views, and I appreciate that. So these reviews for these movies will show up at CerealAtMidnite.com. And here's the last lobby card. Now, Umbrella is doing something very cool. They started it a few months back, and they're continuing to do it. If you pre-order these titles, they have 100 limited edition day bill posters for the first 100 customers who pre-order these. I don't know if these, obviously I was sent these to show you, to spread the word on these. I do not know if these day bill posters are still in stock for these releases, especially since there were only 100 of them. I suspect not. But it's a good thing to keep in mind for future Ozploitation Classics and things like, if they do this for other movies as well. This is what we're talking about. These are these day bill posters, these full-size day bill posters. Mine are they got a little wrinkled in the mail. International mail tends to get, I guess it's the people, maybe it's the people at the airport as they're slinging it into the cargo hold of the airplane or something. But mine got just a little wrinkled, but they're beautiful. And what matters is that you understand what you're getting when you order that and pre-order. It's an incentive to pre-order, and I think it's really great. So stack number 14 there, and we will move on to The Survivor, sort of the tagline, pilot error or supernatural terror. This is a mystery thriller horror element. This has, who's this? This is directed by, I wanted to tell you the director of Thirst too. This was directed by Rod Hardy, and this is directed by David Hemmings. And this is loaded as well. I'm going to give you the full 360 here. Freeze frame that if you want to read all that. And there's a lot of stuff there. Here, I'll get a little bit closer. Check this out. So we got lobby cards, we've got 2018 audio commentary, a 2012 audio commentary with the producer Anthony, Janine, and Katarina Lee Waters. I associate her more with like horror and exploitation movies, but she's just like a genre host, right? So that commentary is here. Extended interviews from Not Quite Hollywood, archival, so much stuff here. But the big one that I wanted to shout out is the 81-minute US re-edit. In standard definition. What do you guys think about this? So we're in a world right now where we're getting like not just theatrical cuts or director's cuts, but like work print versions and you know, like this, the US re-edit, and I think that's really cool. If it's there and there's an option to present that, I love when they do. So tons and tons of stuff here. Let's take a look at the artwork itself, the Blu-ray artwork. That's the front and the back. And here, let me get these lobby cards out of here, the collector's cards. Here is the interior. I love that disc art. That's great. There's the interior of the art wrap. So let's do these cards. Again, very glossy. See how glossy? International poster upcoming. Inzak. Where is this? I don't know. But that looks great. And then this Les Survivants. Survivant. All right, that's those cards. And again, limited edition, only 100 produced of the daybill poster for the Survivor. Trying to get the glare off. The glare is working against me. There we go. This is, they all have the Umbrella name and the Ozploitation Classics logo down there. This is very thick cardstock. This is not paper. This is cardstock. It's great. I love this stuff. This is great to me. Let's talk about Tickle Me. This is an Elvis. I love this Elvis movie. This is one of my favorite Elvis movies. I did a video with C. Courtney Joyner talking about Elvis at the movies, and he had very nice things to say about Tickle Me. It is part beach movie. It's weird because there's no beach in the movie. Elvis plays this rodeo rider who has come to this western town. It's like an old western town. There's a health clinic, a health club, like a health camp, I guess. It's all women. It's basically all women. So he has his pick of the ladies, right? But there's also an ancient, like, it's not ancient, it's like an 1800 treasure buried in somewhere hidden in this old western town. And so it's part like swinging 60s beach movie, mid 60s. What year is this? 1960, 65. Yeah. And then like the last half hour is straight up like an episode of Scooby-Doo. But of course Scooby-Doo didn't exist yet. So it's not like it's not an homage. It's just what was happening then. So they ended up in this like, it's supposed to be like this haunted western town. And there's guys with masks terrorizing them, and they even have like the big reveal. Whoa, it's you. Oh man, it's you. I thought you were so. Would have got away with it too. No one says I would have got away with it too, but I love this movie. It's just great. Interestingly, none of the songs, Elvis was notorious. Like the movies were vehicles to sell soundtracks and stuff. All the songs in this had been previously issued. It's also directed by Norman Taurog, who I think he did 9 Elvis movies throughout the 60s, and they had a great working relationship. So this is great. It has... Let me address this really quick. So this is Umbrella is marketing this as a worldwide exclusive. At one point, 2016, I want to say, there was a German edition of this movie with German cover, German writing. That I don't even know if that's in print, if that was an official. This is a Warner Brothers movie. By the way, Warner licensing out to Umbrella in Australia. I don't know if that is this. I don't know how many times that's happened before. I don't think Warner has done a lot of traditional. I know they license to Shout Factory sometimes. I know they license to Criterion. This feels like a big deal to me, and I hope it's the sign of things to come, because there's a lot of Elvis movies at Warner that do not have Blu-rays. So I'd like to see more of that. But I don't know if that German edition was official. This is what we need to remember. Sometimes these European pressings are not official. They're bootlegs, or they're unofficial releases, right? So this is a worldwide exclusive for Umbrella. The interior art, see, they have to put the ratings logos on the front of these. They've given us a reversible sleeve so that we have clean cover art. Thank you to Umbrella for doing that. By the way, let me show you the full... I didn't do this. There's the full... This is 1 through 15 of the Ozploitation Classics line. More are coming. More have been released, but they're not here yet. For me, they're still, some of them are still They're over the ocean probably right now. This is a worldwide Blu-ray premiere. The Ladies' Man, Jerry Lewis, 1961. It's been interesting. Jerry Lewis is this icon, right? But his movies are not well represented. Just like Elvis, his movies are not well represented on the HD on the Blu-ray format. So anytime we get one, I mean, just off the top of my head, I'm going to say I can think of less than five Jerry Lewis movies that have Blu-rays. That's slowly changing. So this is a worldwide Blu-ray exclusive from Umbrella. Again, played in my region A locked player with no problem, even though it is marked region B. It includes the feature documentary. I think it's a 2016 documentary, Jerry Lewis, The Man Behind the Clown. I think it's an hour talking to the people that knew Jerry Lewis. Serious documentary. New audio commentary by Jerry Lewis film buffs Paul Harris and Alan Finney. 2000 audio commentary with Jerry Lewis himself and Steve Lawrence. Deleted scenes, outtakes, public service announcement. The construction of the Ladies' Man set. Premise of this movie, by the way, is like he's down on his luck as far as love goes, and he ends up at this. I think it's like his job where he doesn't realize he's working in this place for single women, and so wacky Jerry Lewis, hey lady, shenanigans ensue. Lots of this. This is what we're dealing with. Why? So dance rehearsal auditions. Jerry Lewis, The Art of Clowning featurette. Dean and Jerry talking about Martin and Lewis. Interview with Gregory Monroe. Direct here. It just goes on and on and on. I'm so excited about this. This is, you see how excited I get about Elvis and Jerry Lewis. Like, I'm a 60s kind of guy, right? Like, I'm a kitschy, campy, retro kind of fella. Not a cinder fella, to reference another another Jerry Lewis movie. Anyway, there's another one, and we're going to wrap up our coverage with a Christopher Lee double feature, Circus of Fear. By the way, this is Retro Horror Double Feature Volume 2. Volume 1 was, if memory serves, I should have pulled this, I believe it was a triple feature of Universal movies. They've done a few of these. They're doing stuff with Universal. These are not Universal movies, but they're doing stuff with Universal where they had like the Frankenstein. It was like Frankenstein. I want to say it was Bride of Frankenstein, Son of Frankenstein. Did one with the Invisible Man series. So they're really digging into the Universal catalog with these retro horror features. But this is Italian stuff. Or international stuff. It's Euro. So we got Circus of Fear, which is Christopher Lee, Leo Jin, Klaus Kinski is in here, and I was gonna say a bizarre Klaus Kinski role, but they're all bizarre, right? That's Klaus Kinski. The Bloody Judge, Christopher Lee, Maria Schell. That's a Jess Franco movie. By the way, Circus of Fear is directed by John Llewellyn Moxley, who did a ton of stuff, like icon of film and television. But The Bloody Judge is Jess Franco, and I've never seen it, so this will be my discovery of this movie. It's a period horror movie from 1970, and there's no features here, but it's two movies. And again with the reversible artwork. Here's the disc itself, and they have, they got to put the ratings thing on the outside, but they've given us a clean cover, which I really appreciate. So there's more great stuff headed here soon. More new releases from Umbrella, but remember, Cereal 15 saves you 15% at the Umbrella Entertainment shop. And by doing that, by buying those using that coupon code, you're not just getting a discount, you are directly supporting Cereal at Midnight and the continuation of videos just like this one. So if you like this coverage, if you appreciate this coverage, let Umbrella know by using that coupon code. Thank you to Umbrella. Thank you to you for watching this video. I appreciate you so very much. Let's talk about the movies. Let's celebrate these movies. What a great time. I always say this, what a great time to be a movie fan, because so much stuff is getting a release like every single day. Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thank you so much. Take care. Until next time, I will catch you later.